watching Nightcap with your host, Kyle Higgins. On tonight's show, musical guest Curtis Peoples, Nightcap All-Star Glenn Hoeffner, and I'm your co-host, first-timer Lauren Nesmith. And now, here he is from the south side of Chicago, it's Kyle Higgins.
Good evening. Welcome to Nightcap. We've got a great show for you tonight. We've got indie singer-songwriter Curtis Peoples on the program. And later on, Nightcap's favorite guest, Mr. Glenn Hoeffner, will be stopping by. So, great show. Now, this is my first time hosting Nightcap. I'm pretty new at this. And I see a lot of new faces in the audience, a lot of new faces on the crew, which is great. It really is fantastic. You guys just have to remember one thing. Laughing is good, okay? Laughing during the monologue is fantastic. Say, if I tell a joke about, even Disney's new film, Brokeback Space Mountain. Yeah? Have you guys heard it? Apparently Disney's doing a new film. It's the director of Toy Story. It's going to star Buzz and Woody, and they're going to talk about what it really means when you've got a friend in need. So, see, it doesn't matter if it's a bad joke. It doesn't matter. It's just important that you guys laugh because that fuels me. And if you don't laugh, then I just stand up here and I start to panic and I start to talk and I ramble on and on like an old Jewish man. Okay, there goes my career in Hollywood, but I guess I could always turn gay. No, seriously. When I'm up here and I'm talking, and you guys aren't laughing, I start to panic and I start to sweat in the oil of these lights. My God, by the end of the night, I'm so shiny, I'm surprised Exxon hasn't called asking to drill. But thank you. At $50 a barrel, they got bigger problems. They should be looking for cheaper barrels. Your plastic is very good. So, okay, I know, the jokes aren't really there. The writing standards on Nightcap are not quite up to the Tonight Show's writing standards. They're not even up to Jay Leno's writing standards. I'm a Letterman guy myself, but if they were, this might be a little bit more memorable of a first impression. But in any case, have you guys been watching the Olympics? Have you watched the Winter Olympics? Yeah? I don't. I can't get into the Winter Olympics. I'm not a big fan of the winter sports. I must admit, though, Sacha Cohen is incredibly hot. So, and speaking of hot, I think it's about time I bring out someone very special. Best segue ever, I know. Please help me welcome my wonderful co-host. There's only one S, Miss Lauren Nesmith. Lauren, good to see you. Thanks for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
So have you been watching the Olympics?
No.
No? You're not into them either?
Don't really pay attention to it too much, Curling, it's not so much for me.
I hear the ratings are down.
They are. They really are. So I'm thinking that maybe just the mix of events isn't that good this year. Mm-hmm. So I walked around campus and I went around and asked a few students what they think would work. So let's check it out. Now that the Olympics have started, the ratings have been kind of sketchy this year. So we went around and asked people what events they really want to watch. If you could create an Olympic sport, what would it be?
Beer pong. The prize would go to the one who could wear the funniest hat.
I'm glad someone finally asked me what the perfect Olympic sport would be because I've had it for a while and no one's ever listened. Here's what it is. You have your contestants. First, they climb up an oak tree. At the top of the oak tree are 3 different colored flags. After they're in that marsh, they have to eat all the marshmallows. Whoever eats the fastest will get to the bottom.
I think that there should be a hockey for senior citizens.
If you had sleeping bag races down the hill, you just put somebody in a sleeping bag and then push them down a hill, and whoever got there the fastest, you could have the one-man version, or you can do the Brokeback Mountain style with 2 people in one bag.
That triggers a song. The song comes on, they do a little dance, make a little web, get down tonight.
Leapfrog, because that's an awesome sport.
I gotta go with how fast you can make hot chocolate. That'd be sweet.
Cooking!
Pole dancing.
I would create dueling monkeys. I would have them have nunchucks in their hands and maybe even swords, but we'd have to work that out.
What country's monkey would win?
What country's monkey? The Japanese monkeys.
And they have to race all the way to the end of the finish line, 50-yard dash to the end before the song is over. This event is called the Mellow Maker.
Oh, that's great. I don't know about you guys, but I could go for a poll right now. So now where are you from, Lauren? Are you from
I'm from
around here?
Anaheim Hills.
You are from Anaheim
Yeah.
Hills. See, I'm
Orange
from
County.
Okay, I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Chicago. See, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I have noticed, so it's pretty similar here. Los Angeles, Chicago, there's a lot of similarities.
You think so?
I do.
I don't
And,
know.
you know, for my first show, I thought I'd get acquainted with everyone, and I'd take a little bit from my good friend David Letterman. So tonight, we've got a top 10 list of the similarities between Chicago and Los Angeles.
Ow!
Number 10, Governor Blagojevich, Governor Schwarzenegger. Yeah, nobody can spell either name. Number 9, everybody loves the Cubs. In Chicago, it's out of tradition, but in LA, it just means a win for the Dodgers. Number 8, fruits and nuts are common, but in Chicago, you find them in your cereal. Number 7, we all know OJ did it. Number 6, there are senseless beatings in both cities, but in Chicago, ours are union sanctioned. Number 5, talking with people is pretty much the same. It's just out here it all has to be scripted. Number 4, every city has a football motto. In Chicago, ours is wait till next year. In LA, it's wait till we get a team. Number 3, getting elected to office is all about who you know. In Los Angeles, you got to know all the movie stars. In Chicago, you got to know the dead people. Nobody gets that. No?
No one gets
It's a
it.
big
I don't
controversy
get
now. Number 2, both cities have a snow problem. It's just out here the problem costs $150 a bag. And the number 1 similarity between Chicago and Los Angeles, Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson. Now, the two MJs may not seem very similar, but both have the same amount of unsuccessful comebacks and court victories. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Curtis Peoples will be on the show, so stick around. You're watching Nightcap. Welcome back to Nightcap. Our first guest tonight is a musician. He's toured with Tim Reynolds and Tyler Hilton. He's making his rounds on the indie circuit, but we've got him here tonight. Please help me welcome Mr. Curtis Peoples. Curtis, good to see you. Thanks for coming on the show.
How's it going?
That's good. How are you?
I'm all right.
The lights are a little hot out here.
Oh,
but,
hot lava.
Nah, it's nice.
I'm dying. Seriously, it's so hot.
All right, then. I don't know how I'm going to top that, but now, okay, you've been a musician for quite a while, pretty much your whole life.
Yeah, pretty much like 15 years.
How did you first get into it?
When I was 9, I did choir, and I told myself I want to be a singer. I even drew a picture of it, and then I was worried that it was too wussy, so I changed the picture of the singer to a baseball player. And then when I was 12, I started a little band with my friends called Chicken Jam. We used to sing songs about chickens and flying monkeys too. We would sing over Ace of Base songs and Queen and all that stuff. We made cassettes actually and sold them at school though.
Right on.
For $1.
And where are you originally from?
San Diego.
San Diego?
But I was born in LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.